The royal family in Australia, a bond through time and tradition. The British royal family holds a unique place in the hearts of many Australians, embodying a mixture of tradition, heritage, and historical ties. Despite Australia's gradual drift towards national identity and independence, the British monarchy remains a powerful symbol. With each royal visit and historical milestone, the relationship between the royal family and Australia deepens. In this video, we'll explore the history of the royal family's connection with Australia, the impact of their visits, and the debates surrounding the monarchy's role in the modern-day country. A historical connection. Australia's ties to the British monarchy date back to the country's colonial roots. Captain James Cook claimed the east coast of Australia for Great Britain in 1770, marking the beginning of Australia's colonial era. In 1788, the first fleet arrived, bringing British settlers, convicts, and with them, the influence of the British monarchy. Over the years, as Australia grew into a nation, the monarchy's symbolic role evolved as a marker of continuity and stability. In 1901, the Commonwealth of Australia was formed as a federation of states under the British Empire, with the British monarch as the head of state. Today, while Australia is an independent nation within the Commonwealth, the British monarch remains the official head of state. This connection, while sometimes debated, signifies the depth of history shared between Australia and the monarchy. Royal visits and their significance. Visits from members of the royal family have played an essential role in reinforcing ties between Australia and Britain. The first significant royal tour took place in 1927 when Prince Albert, Duke of York, later King George VI, and his wife, Elizabeth, toured Australia. Their visit marked a historic moment, as it was the first time a member of the royal family had visited the country. However, it was Queen Elizabeth II's first tour in 1954 that truly captivated the nation. Freshly crowned, Queen Elizabeth I became the first reigning monarch to visit Australia, an event that attracted millions. Her arrival sparked widespread enthusiasm, with approximately 75% of Australians turning out to catch a glimpse of their queen. During this 6-week tour, the Queen visited nearly 60 cities and towns across the country, strengthening the bond between Australians and the Crown. Since then, members of the royal family, including Prince Charles, Princess Diana, and most recently, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, have visited Australia numerous times. Each visit has been met with public interest and a warm reception, illustrating Australians' ongoing fascination with the royal family. The role of the Governor-General. In addition to their ceremonial visits, the British monarchy's role in Australia is represented through the position of the Governor-General. Appointed by the British monarch on the advice of the Australian Prime Minister, the Governor-General serves as the Queen's representative in Australia. The Governor-General holds significant ceremonial powers and acts as a neutral arbiter in Australian governance, a role that has sparked political discussions over the years. The Governor-General's position became especially notable during the 1975 constitutional crisis, where Governor-General Sir John Kerr dismissed Prime Minister Gough Whitlam. This decision, made under the constitutional powers of the Crown, highlighted the complex relationship between the monarchy and Australian politics. While rare, the incident exemplified how the monarchy's influence can indirectly affect Australian political life. Modern perspectives. A nation divided. While the royal family remains a symbol of continuity, Australia's relationship with the monarchy is complex, with opinions varying across generations and communities. For many Australians, especially older generations, the monarchy represents stability, continuity, and a sense of shared heritage. Public opinion polls frequently show that support for the royal family is stronger among these age groups, many of whom remember Queen Elizabeth II's historic 1954 visit and other royal milestones. Younger Australians, however, tend to be more skeptical of the monarchy's relevance in the 21st century. For them, Australia's national identity is better represented by its Indigenous heritage, multicultural population, and democratic values than by an inherited institution. This generational divide has fueled debates about whether Australia should retain its ties to the British monarchy or become a republic. The Australian Republic movement. Australia's debate over republicanism gained significant traction in the late 20th century. In 1999, a referendum was held to decide whether Australia should replace the Queen with an Australian head of state. Although the proposal was narrowly defeated, it highlighted the growing Republican sentiment among Australians. The debate has continued, with Republicans arguing that Australia's identity as an independent, multicultural nation is incompatible with a hereditary monarchy. Prominent figures, including former Prime Ministers Malcolm Turnbull and Kevin Rudd, have voiced their support for a republic, advocating for an Australian-born head of state. The Australian Republic Movement, ARM, established in 1991, continues to campaign for a republic, gaining renewed momentum following the death of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022. Many Australians feel that this could be a turning point for the country to consider a future without the monarchy. The legacy of Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II's passing marked the end of an era, not only for Britain but also for Australia. During her 70-year reign, she visited Australia 16 times, forging a bond that few heads of state could replicate. Her visits were marked by genuine warmth, and she often expressed admiration for the resilience and spirit of Australians. Her legacy remains strong in the country, symbolizing continuity and a shared history. The transition to King Charles II brings new dynamics to the monarchy's relationship with Australia. King Charles, well known for his interest in environmental and social issues, has visited Australia numerous times, and his familiarity with the country may help him connect with Australians in a new way. However, as Australia progresses further into the 21st century, discussions about its future as a constitutional monarchy remain prominent. The cultural influence of the royal family. Aside from political debates, the royal family has had a substantial cultural impact on Australia. From the popularity of royal-themed memorabilia to the media's fascination with royal weddings and milestones, Australians have demonstrated a lasting interest in the lives of the British royals. Royal events, such as Prince William and Catherine Middleton's weddings, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, have drawn widespread media coverage, capturing the public's imagination. The fascination with the royals reflects a broader trend of interest in celebrity culture. The royal family represents a blend of tradition and glamour. Australians of all backgrounds have connected with the royals in various ways, viewing them as both relatable and emblematic of a grand historical narrative. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.